Racist YouTuber begs for help after losing everything, part 2. Let's get into it. This one here is by Poetic Flacco.
There's this content creator who goes around calling people the N-word and the hard R. So he goes to black spaces, he seeks them out, calls them the N-word with the hard R, records them when they get upset at it, and then posts online with the title, "They Chimping Out." I can't begin to understand why racists do the things they do, but never in the likes of me would I think that I would present myself that way, put out content of the sort, harass black people for no reason, and then once things go haywire, present myself as the victim and beg people to donate to me because I don't have any revenue to feed myself and feed my family because I decided to be a racist online.
Yeah, that's an interesting concept right there. So here's the thing. Yesterday, the white boy who was calling the black women the N-word on the Fresh Fit podcast or whatever, he got slapped like a little biatch yesterday, and then he ran and played victim. Man, the only thing that would have made that video better is if a black dude had slapped him. Some other guy slapped him. He looked like he could be white or Hispanic. I don't know what he was. I was happy that he slapped his ass, though, to show you how cowardly these people really are.
So now he's online begging for our money, begging for us to help him fight his legal cases and help him feed himself because he don't have any money coming in because his business has been destroyed and he's unemployable.
It's a white boy calling him. This is him right here.
Calling Don't walk up on me, man.
You ain't never safe.
You think I'm never safe?
I don't give a f. I mean, at the end of the day, I just want you to.
You're a nigga.
I'm a nigga.
Yeah, you're a nigga.
Hold on.
Looking ugly.
Phone down, big boy.
Shut up, man. Come on, come do something. Come do something. They chipping out.
They chipping out. Not they are chimping out. They're chimping out. They chimping out. Dog, the dude is a troll, bro. Whatever happens to him, nobody's gonna cry when somebody blows his shit back.
Chimping out. Dumbass. He's chimping out. He don't know how to drive in the parking lot. He's mad I called him a.
Bro got a highlight tape of just disrespecting black folks in the worst way. Now, my first time reacting to this or even seeing this, my first question was, bro, like, what's bro problem, bro? Like, what did we do to this man, bro? Like, what?
He either got whooped or somebody smashed his girl. Something like that happened to him, dog. For real.
What exactly is his origin story? What's his villain arc? And I found it. Like, I went back and found his villain origin story. And you won't believe why this man views himself as a victim and why he believes that he has to target black folks and just violate us and disrespect us in the worst way. The reason why this man has decided to create an entire page of going around calling black folks the N-word with the hard R is because of this story right here. So a couple years ago, a woman by the name of Alexis Kayla, she posted in a group called Idiots in Cars, Clarksville. And the post says, so let's talk about this guy. My mom is driving me to school, right? This guy almost sideswiped us. So we went in a different lane and he came over and spit on my mom's cars and asked, what's your problem? And she asked, what's your problem? And he goes, N-word with the hard R, and held this up. So this is what we do now. Y'all white people calling black people the N-word with the hard R, crazy, laughing emoji. He don't deny ever doing it. He admits he did this. He admits he called that woman and her mom the N-word due to a traffic incident. So he admits to this. And obviously, right, when you get exposed like this in a town that's not really that big, there's gonna be consequences. He lost his job. His company, who was employing him to do handyman work, and I believe he was building something, they fired him. They said, bro, we don't really want to be associated with people who use the N-word with the hard R, right? We are a professional establishment. We don't want to be associated with bigots and racists. And because he lost his job and got fired, he sees it as a miscarriage of justice and he blames black people for him getting fired. He don't understand why a company wouldn't want to employ somebody who's a bigot and a racist, right? So to this day, he's still on Twitter crying, calling himself a victim, and saying this is why he's currently going around calling black folks the N-word with the hard R.
But you was doing it already. This is not really a villain origin story. He just got caught and he just went harder. He was already thinking like this. He called them the word. It just blew up in his face and that just made him go harder. But he was already thinking it. He probably wasn't his first time calling someone that. You know, dudes like this be real losers in real life, you know. Catch him slipping one day and you're going to see the fear of God in him. I promise you that, bro. Dudes like this are scary by nature. They don't have any real heart. They're just acting under guys like they're hard and they're not afraid of black people. But they are.
It's because black people got him fired for saying that word
fired
a couple of years ago. So he goes, here is the original post that the Black Lives Matter crowd canceled me for 2 years ago. I got fired, and he can't believe it, and was forced to start my own company. Since I started my company, they've been trying to starve and harass me the entire time. They want the gun to my head apology, and it won't happen. This is mental illness, bro. I'm not a mental health professional. I'm not, a professional here. But looking at this nonsense, bro has a messiah complex, straight up, man. It's textbook, bro. This man thinks he has a unique insight. This man thinks he's like a savior.
Can we stop referring to him as bro and this man? We can say sis, this girl at this point, because all the dudes are coward, bro. Let's be real.
Or he's destined to be a redeemer of a group of people, right, which is white people. When in fact, all you're doing is going around calling people the N-word with the hard R. There's nothing unique about it. Like
it's played out, bro.
Like there's nothing powerful. There's nothing impactful about it, bro. Nobody is trying to stop you. You are just annoying people who now are seeking vengeance against you because you are annoying them. Like there's not, the Matrix is not after you. This is not a free speech issue. No, it's consequences here. Okay, so here's what's been going on in the city. The entire Clarksville wants him gone. They don't want him in their city. They've been doing everything in their power to make life live in hell for him. He starts his own business. Word gets around town that nobody should employ this guy. Nobody, right, should contract this guy to come and do work for them. He's a racist. They don't get along. This man tries to get baptized at a particular church. They tell him, hey, buddy, word around town is you're no good. Please don't come back on our premises. My baptism was coming up before I went viral. Because of the pressure coming from people who hate me, my baptism was canceled and I was banned from the community. He even...
Talk about playing victim, dog. But black folks play the victim. Nah, this is victim playing at his finest, bro.
Show the message the priest sent him. And I'll be real, bro. All right. I mean, this is Android. There's really no way to really confirm this, but we'll just take his word for it, okay? Because he's an attention seeker. The priest sounds pretty reasonable. He says, listen, man, for the safety of everyone involved, because of all the death threats, please just stay out of things until things are better. Praying for you, but please stay out of the community chats and stay away from the church property. You and I can have a visit somewhere at some other location once the death threats stop. Praying for you often. So the priest is saying, listen, man, all right, I'm a man of God. It's not my job, right, to really condemn anybody. So you still have my support. You still have me if you need me to pray for you.
This is crazy.
But please don't come around my premises, bro, and put my other members in danger. I got black people who goes to this church as well. Every time he calls a black person the N-word with the hard R, his life just gets increasingly more difficult.
Just keep on saying that shit, dog, until the point you take your last breath. Just keep saying it. Yeah, keep making your life exponentially more difficult. Just keep doing it. We need to see you fall apart, bro. You know what I'm saying? We need to see it televised, dog. Unfortunately, people like this usually never get the Charlie Kirk treatment. You know, it is what it is, dog. Like, he would be a great candidate for that, though. An awesome candidate for that, because he's a hateful, mean-spirited person, dog. And this is why his life sucks. He ain't got no females. He ain't got no money. The only thing that brings him joy is shitting on black people by calling them chimps and saying the N-word. That's a sad existence if you really think about it.
Now, here's where he's been crying, right, as of lately.
Oh, you crying?
And here's
like
where the GoFundMe and other things is coming from, okay? So first off, his business is going to hell and social media ain't paying that well. So now he needs us to donate to him.
What do you mean us? Like us who? He can't possibly be talking about us black folks. What do you mean us? As in the world in general? Like, what you talking about, Flacco?
But as of lately, he has gotten arrested. And he's been fighting this case for a while now. Yes. So he gets arrested recently. And he gets arrested for what he will say is harassment. He says he told the cops that people are trying to kill him. And the fat one smugly replied, the police get threatened too. That's why we have to watch what we say. So the harassment he got arrested for is actually, so he forwarded the calls that he was getting. Now, I don't know how he did this or exactly how this works, but he forwarded all his calls that he been getting he forwarded his calls to a number of one of the black women who's been trying to get him canceled in the city.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how he did this. I didn't even know you could forward like calls that came to you to somebody else's number without their permission. So he did this. And apparently that's harassment and that's a crime. So he gets picked up and he gets arrested. And this man begins to call upon the FBI, the CIA.
This dude's a real loser,
right?
bro.
And every government organization claiming that his free speech rights have been violated and he's a victim and the government needs to step in and save him.
For weeks, I've been getting harassed. I report the harassment. I made some videos where I stirred some people up, but I did nothing illegal in those videos. The clips of my videos that have been defamatory and slanderous saying that I did something illegal have been going viral as well. The Clarksville PD gets all the pressure from the people believing those slanderous videos, and they say, why haven't you arrested this guy? They look into me. They make a post saying, hey, we're investigating on whether we can do anything and charge this person.
Nigga,
They
shut
see
your crybaby ass up. Nobody want to hear all that shit. Shut your weak ass. Boy, what? Oh, somebody need to knock his ass out, bro. Like, I'm telling you, dog. Y'all, all these soft black folk, I can't stand y'all sometimes, dog. Like, people need to put hands on people like him, dog.
I did nothing illegal. Then I allegedly forwarded my calls for a single day to a person who's been posting my number saying, call this person. And they come and arrest me for the harassment that I've been reporting that they do nothing about.
Good for you, bro.
Then they paint a target on my back and say, you're not allowed to leave the state and you can't carry a firearm.
I'm not going to hold you, bro. You do look like a mass shooter candidate. You do look like the type of person who will walk into a building full of innocent people who don't know you, who've never met you a day in your life, got families, got people who love them, and you pick them off. You look like the type of person capable of that. So, yes, they are well within their rights to block your Second Amendment right. Straight up, dog. You have the avatar of a school, you know what.
This doesn't sound like conspiracy to have somebody killed. I don't know what is.
Now, somehow, once the police said he can't carry his gun with him, somehow we haven't seen too many more videos of him going around calling black folks the N-word with the hard R.
Hey, that's a valid point right there, dog. You only got the nuts to say shit like that when you know you got that fire on you, boy. That's what it is. You like one of them dudes that I kind of grew up with, dog. You only tough when you got a gun. Yeah, man, niggas be real quiet when they don't got their gun. They left it at home that day. Oh, they don't got nothing to say that day. But when they got it on them, boy, you's a bitch. Boy, you scary, dog. Boy, I really mess over you out here. But when that gun, yeah, they quiet all of a sudden. That's what it is, bro. And I seen a video of him calling a black person the N-word, and then the black person was about to come and do something to him, and he flashed his gun, and the black dude was like, oh, he got fire on him. He got fire on him, y'all. Yeah, that's right. And then he started acting hard again. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Because the one video where he went viral calling, like, a group of YNs the N-word with the hard R, right? That his racist community was, like, cheering him on. Yes, you did it! You stood up to them. He brandished his firearm, so he felt hella safe calling them the N-word with the hard R. But now, when he can't say the N-word with the hard R, now all of a sudden, we don't see those videos like that no more, man. I wonder why. All right? I wonder why. Okay? So, obviously, people, right on point, okay? Right on time. Give, send, go. This right here is a safe haven for racists, okay? So, because he can't work, obviously, all right, he can't work.
Move
because,
it out the way so we can see how much they
and his
gave him.
business ain't taking off because nobody is wanting to contract him. So now, all right, he's online begging for our coins, okay? All right, he needs $100,000. He's raised $30,000 so far. Let's see how far that $30,000 take you, okay, buddy? So, and here's what he says, okay? He says, my name is Dalton, and I'm reaching out with a heavy heart, fighting to protect my family and business. Just over 1 year ago, I started DLE contracting in Clarksville out of sheer necessity. I was fired from my previous contracting job after BLM activists targeted me over words I share online, jokes and opinions they twisted to end my career.
What?
Jokes? And this is a...
Man, hey, the messed up part is he really could have just kept it real on his GoFundMe because racists are the ones who They probably give them even more money. Look, bro, it is what it is. I can't make no money. I've been calling black folks the N-word, and I'm standing on business, man. If you want to continue to see this type of content, support it. And I bet you he probably already bid 100,000. Just keep it real with them. Don't apologize. They racist too. They like that you doing what you doing. Give it to them, man. Show them you a real one, but you not. You fake.
Lie. Okay, you called a woman in traffic the hard N-word, so your job fired you. And then you started a page where you was going around calling people the hard N-word. Jokes and opinion. Jokes? Yo, this is just one of those excuses they have, like one of those things. Every race is racist. So when I say I'm racist, I just mean everybody is racist. Nah, buddy. This is one of their coping mechanisms. Everybody is racist, so of course I'm racist.
Mm-hmm.
Jokes now. Okay, buddy. All right. Why do you need a gun on your hip to protect those jokes if it's just jokes, right? Like who laughing?
One thing I've never done is I've never called a white person a cracker or nothing like that. I've never done it, bro. Real talk. Until they called me the N-word. Just randomly walking up on some white person. Look here, you. And doing anything that would make them think I hate them because of the color of their skin. I've never done it a day in my life, but I've had it happen to me. You know what I'm saying? I've been called the N-word multiple times throughout my life, dog. I noticed that whenever I was like in a verbal battle with a white person and I'm winning, boy, they ace in the hole is at least I ain't black. Oh, you're still an N-word. Like that's how you know you win in an argument with a racist white person, bro. When they ain't got nothing else to say, dog, that's they get out of jail right there. At least I'm not black. Well, you still black. Well, at least I'm not an N-word.
So he goes, with no other way to support my family and my precious 2-year-old son, I'll pour everything into this small business, working tirelessly to provide for my family and build a future. One would think if you have a family to feed, if you have a son who's relying on you to feed him, why would you put your business at risk because you want to make videos calling black folks the N-word with the hard R? Why? And you're presenting yourself as if like you're being treated unfairly. You're not being treated unfairly here, buddy. All right? No, this is how people treat racists and bigots.
Yep.
Fam, we often lose insight because of what's currently going on online. The majority of people on both sides, both liberals and both conservatives, and I might get a lot of flack from this.
Say it with your chest, Nick.
But the majority of liberals and the majority of conservatives are not racist. The majority don't believe that calling a 5-year-old autistic kid the hard N-word is cool. So the majority of people believe that despite our opinions on politics and policies, that we're all humans and we're all entitled to dignity and respect. And if somebody like you come around thinking you have a safe havens on one side, you don't. Those trolls, those racists are a subsection in a niche. They're far right-wing extremists. They don't make up for the majority of people. And the majority of people find you deplorable. They don't want to be around you. And you should have thought of that before you did it, right? So now you can't feed your son and it's our issues. Man, F you. But now that dream is under attack, not for the quality of my work, but for what I say online. I've shared mild jokes, unfiltered thoughts, and yes, I've sometimes used the N-word.
Sometimes you built your platform off of that, my guy, sis.
In what I thought was edgy, harmless humor. What? You go around saying F you, N-word, that's humor now? I know I know it's controversial, but it's my right to speak freely, and it's people's right not to employ you. For that, hundreds of people in my city are slandering my business, spreading lies to tear down everything I've worked for. The hate has escalated at horrifying levels. I've received death threats so vile they shake me to my core. People threatening to rape and murder me, and even targeting my innocent son with unspeakable cruelty. As a father, hearing these threats against my little boy breaks my heart and keeps me up at night.
Bro, listen, I don't know the racial population or makeup of Clarksville, Tennessee, but I don't know. All of this is making me believe they got a lot of black people in that city. Because I just can't imagine in a city that's small like Clarksville, Tennessee, being overwhelmingly white. People are really that mad that he's doing what he's doing. I don't have faith in places like Clarksville, Tennessee, bro. I gotta find out right now. I know there's probably a nice size percentage of black people in that city. What's the racial makeup of Clarksville, Tennessee by percentage? White 59%, black or African American 23%, Asian 2.5%. Okay, cool. So we got 23% of African American. They are pressing hard on these white folks in that city, dog. That's the only thing I can think of, dog. Real talk, bro. Like, I know they got some good people out here in this world, but dog, people who are actually saying it out loud, voicing their opinion, it gotta be the majority of the black people in the city, bro. Tennessee's a red state. Tennessee's known to be racist and shit too. Come on now.
And here's what really matters, okay? In the midst of this nightmare, a spark of hope emerged. I went viral on Instagram, gaining over 23,000. I can't feed my son because of my actions. Well, at least I gained 23,000 followers. Oh my. These people are despicable, bro. They are nasty, bro. Now, so here's where the donations will go, okay? Covering basic living expenses to keep my family secure, exploring legal options to fight the slander and protect my family from these vicious threats, find new ways to create a sustainable income for me and my family, man. Good luck. Now, all I want to say is this, man. Boo-hoo, sir. Boo-hoo. And you're not the victim. I seen a video recently where he's sending out, I will not stop. I will keep fighting. Fighting? What are you fighting for?
Oh, God. What is you fighting?
What are you fighting for?
Oppression. He's fighting on the side of oppression. That's what he is.
Nobody is calling for you to be arrested for saying the N-word. I'm not calling for you to be arrested for saying the N-word. Is your right?
No, he should be arrested for this, though. He should be arrested for baiting people in and brandishing weapons after the fact. So he goes out there, antagonizes people, and then when they react, he pulls out his weapon. He should be arrested for that. That should be against the law to do that. Like, that's like me just basically going out, and this is a bad example, but if you have a special needs child and then I disrespect your special needs child right there in front of you, and I'm making your special needs child cry and all kind of stuff. And then when you get mad, you reach your boiling point and you say, all right, buddy, you're getting fucked up. And then I pull my gun out and then I aim it at your head. I don't think that's cool. I think you should be arrested for shit like that, dog. Me personally.
Right as an American to say the N-word. But it's also our right as Americans to choose who we want to contract, to choose who we want to employ, to choose who we want to give contracts to for our personal home construction. We choose if we want to employ you or do business with you. So somehow you have the right to say the N-word, but then people should be forced to employ you?
Nope, that ain't how that go, partner.
It doesn't make sense.
Ma'am, gotta chill.
You see, the problem for them is everybody's watching this and we all see what's going on. I'm being persecuted for a law that does not exist. They're throwing bullshit charges at me to try to discourage me, to try to make me silence myself. Not gonna happen. It's not illegal to say, look at this guy harassing my community behind me. Look at this guy causing an issue in my community. He's chimping out. Call him a hard R and say, get the fuck away from me.
Your community, that sense of entitlement, that possessive thing that they always have for the most part, bro. His community. Interesting. And guys, I hardly believe he's the only one in his community who thinks and acts like this. They just ain't on camera doing it because they care about making money and taking care of their family. He just was dummy and willing to crash out. That's what this is.
In fact, get out of my neighborhood. That's not illegal. You know what it is? It's frowned upon to the people who want to keep us silent long enough to where we just go extinct. They know that white people are a threat to this system that they have going today. They don't want us to rise up again. I won't give up.
When did you ever fall? Talking about rise up again. Like, bro, you're still at the top. What are you talking about? All of the decision makers, all the movers and shakers are white. What are you talking about?
Keep it coming.
Great replacement theory is a lie.
I was thinking about
like him, bro, you're not saving nothing. You're not a thought leader. You're not an idea giver. You're not somebody who's galvanizing a community. You are a troll. And you are a poor troll at that, okay? But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, okay? What do y'all think, man? Do y'all believe, all right, that he's being treated unfairly? All right, let me know in the comment section, man. All I want to say is this, man. All right, if you want to be a despicable racist, just get your finance in orders, bro. I'm sick and tired of coming online and seeing you guys begging and groveling, all right? Give it up, man, all right? Now, if you're...
Yeah, bro, this dude's a loser, man. Let's see what these comments talking about. FBI should watch that dude. He's showing signs of a mass shooter. Boy, great minds think alike. I wonder what's our excuse, though. He's provoking an attack on himself so he can pop someone. Yep. All he has to do is come to the projects and call black guys that. Yep, that's a fact. No. He knows what he is doing. He's hoping to be an overnight millionaire just like that lady did. $100,000 ain't $1 million, but I get what you're saying. Now that he's not allowed to carry a firearm, he won't be calling anyone at work coward. Yep, they all are cowards. I don't even know why you covered this clown. He needs to be covered. Racists should be labeled the same way sex offenders are. I like that thought, man. I like that. You see how easy it is to reduce these racists to begging? The Hodge twins gonna say he was having fun. What's the problem? Man, we don't take none of the Hodge twins say serious over here, dog. We don't. Who the fuck are them? But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you like what I was putting down, hit that sub button.